So what do you guys think? I'm trying to get people's opinions on the NFL protests. What do you guys think about these protests?
They're paid to play. That's their workplace. They don't get to protest.
Thank you very much.
I can't protest if I was working.
Common sense, right?
It's common sense. I get what they're doing. Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah. Well, I don't even get what they're protesting.
They don't know what they're protesting.
I'm sorry.
They're protesting Trump. That's all they're doing.
Indeed.
It's just another thing.
Yeah.
If they really want to do something, take your millions and give it to their people. What happened to Black Lives Matter?
You just don't hang around with her because she's good looking. She's got common sense and smarts, right?
What about this? What about over here?
I don't swing that way. So I've been getting people's feedback on the protests. What are your thoughts on the whole?
I think their behavior is disgusting. You need to start a Stand Up for America campaign.
So I've been getting people's opinions on the NFL protests. I'm sure you've heard about them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Do you even watch football anymore?
You know, I grew up with it, but I've started just to kind of lose interest. I mean, really, just like everything that gains power, it starts to get a little nasty.
Yeah, and I think where you grow up, I mean, you pretty much grow up out of, put those kid games aside, because you got life to live,
exactly,
jobs and bills to pay and, more important things.
Exactly. I have two little girls at home, and it's like, well, probably should put my time just sitting in front of the TV and watching guys run into each other. Spend more time with that.
Well, one of the big positives about this is people are actually spending Sunday now with their kids and camping and doing
domestic violence has gone down quite a bit, probably.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
IQs have probably gone up 20 points.
Through the roof.
Hey, folks.
Good to see you.
All right. Hey, let me give you there's a get-out-of-jail-free card from Hillary Clinton. So, I guess what's your take on the NFL protests?
Do it on their own time.
Amen. Yeah.
Don't pay $200 to go to a game just a bunch of whiny mouths. Bitch and moan about something that has absolutely no effect.
It's just
no effect, but they don't even know why they're doing it.
Exactly. Well, and then the whole thing was based on a false premise to begin with. There was no hands up, don't shoot. It's all bullshit. It was a myth. So,
Kaepernick out.
I've done this for a long time, and I never saw anybody get shot that didn't need it. Didn't deserve it, didn't.
Now, there are a few bad shootings. Everything happens from time to time. They certainly seem to blow it out of proportion.
You do things enough, bad things are going to happen. You're going to make mistakes.
But all they've got to do is stop. When the police say stop, I'll shoot. Stop.
Well, I pretty much listen to people that have guns in their hands.
Exactly.
I don't think you have to be that smart to at least get to that point where, if someone says freeze, and they're pointing at you, okay.
Well, I was involved in a shooting once, and the chief called me. This back when we had a white chief. And he said, I just want to check on you, see how you're doing. And I'm fine. He said, well, what was going through your mind? I said, well, when somebody shoots at you, I've always thought you pretty much owe it to yourself to shoot back.
Yeah. Just common sense there. It's just human nature. If I come at you aggressively,
I don't want to get hurt.
You're naturally going to respond in kind. That's just survival instinct. That's nothing. That's
common sense.
Yeah.
Well, I had early on in our marriage. We've been married for almost 42 years.
Think it'll last?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Best 20 years of my life.
But I had the police chief's wife to call me one night out of the blue. Never met her before, and she started telling me how they were getting a coalition of women together that were policemen's wives because she felt like that we all needed to sit down and she's right on that we needed to be together. We needed to understand what kind of peril our husbands were in. And I told her, and she said, because it's on my mind every minute of every day.
Yeah.
And I said, well, it's on my mind too, but I don't sit and dwell on it like y'all do. They obsessed over their husbands not coming home, and I didn't want to look at it.
They knew who they
way.
married.
Exactly. I knew he'd take care of it.
He's the chief. Worst thing's going to happen to him is he has a wreck going to work.
All right, guys, take it easy. So I've been getting people's opinions on the NFL protest. What's your opinion on it?
I hope they shut them down.
Well, they're pretty much being
They
shut
should
down.
shut them down. You don't do that with an American flag. You don't do that. I don't care what your beliefs are, what your color, race. I don't care. That's the American flag. You stand up for it.
Yeah.
Whatever you got, bitch gripe you got, go rent an auditorium. Go rent a gymnasium.
Do it on your own dime.
Thank you. That's it. Good meeting you.
All right, brother,
What's your name?
Badass Uncle Sam. Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton for you. Got my YouTube channel on the back. Check it out.
It is so lame. It is disgusting.
Stop watching the
She stopped watching football and she loves football.
And I stopped watching.
It's disrespectful. It's
This
disrespectful.
is what I'm getting.
This is
What I'm hearing.
And this is the U.S., so if you don't like it, get out of here.
They make an average of $2.1 million a year, and
That's another thing that's so crazy. They're like screaming about an inequality. Give me some of that.
Yeah, you know what we're saying?
to Venezuela.
Yeah. Take it easy.
Indeed. All right. Hey, folks.
I said fire them. Fire them a long time ago.
Yeah.
The NFL players. Yeah, they're jerks. Well, we won't.
Oh, wait, we're firing them with our dollars.
They've already been done. We went to some preseason games and MPC, lots of MPC.
You know what? Those people like have the right and the power to do something constructive. I just think they could protest in a better way. What
Or
do you
maybe
think?
off the job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean,
It's not like when you go to, rent some property, you tell people, well, before I show you this apartment, let me give you my political piece.
exactly. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And come on, it's just wrong. For me, it's wrong in every angle. What they're doing, they're idiots. In fact, I didn't even want.
Doesn't seem to stop them though. They don't seem to recognize that they're idiots. So that's a good thing, I guess. They can keep on just being stupid and we'll recognize it.
It's just a shame where we've gotten. It's
Yes,
so
it is.
sad. It's really sad.
That we're even having this debate is a.
It's ridiculous, right? It's ludicrous. It's just sad.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get back on track, and people stop being idiots.
Look, of course, we got beautiful young ladies on our side. How can we lose? I mean, just look what we have. And look
Hopefully we'll have some power.
And even as bad as things are, just think. Even though they have the media, even though they had Silicon Valley, even though they had, they had universities, even though they had everything, he still got in.
Yep.
The NFL protests, how you feel about that?
I feel like that's their right as an American, is to do that.
Do you have a job?
I do.
What do you do?
I work in higher education at Spring Hill College in Mobile.
Okay, I'm not surprised.
Why are you not surprised?
Well, because our educational system has been infiltrated with a strong socialist agenda that has.
Well, I just moved back from Japan, so.
But here's the deal with this: is if you're on your job, there are certain rules. In other words, you can't go into class and say, before I start teaching you guys algebra,
That's what we told
I want to go ahead.
Americans, and no, it doesn't apply to that.
Well, most people, when they go to a job, can't go into the meeting and go, excuse me, before we start the
But
meeting.
that's different than a protest on behalf of something deeper.
But they're on the job.
And if my job told me that I had to choose between that, I would walk out of my job.
Then you'd be walking out of jobs forever. People, it costs $150 for a damn ticket. A family of four goes to a game. By the time they're out of there, it's $600-800 they spent for a day.
What?
They don't want to be lectured, especially by a bunch of dumb social justice warriors that are complaining about stuff that doesn't exist.
But I didn't see any lecture. I just saw somebody peacefully take a knee. I don't understand.
And what are they protesting?
I just don't understand how that hurt anybody.
What are they protesting?
Tell me how it hurt someone.
Injustice in America.
Again, they're on the job. One, it's in the rules of the NFL. They're not supposed to do it. Kaepernick last year came out with pig and cops dressed as pig socks. Oh, but that was okay. The 5 cops that got shot in Dallas and the players wanted to wear a decal to commemorate them, couldn't do that. You're going to get fined. When 9/11 last year, the anniversary of that happened, and the New York team Giants wanted to wear cleats to memorize it. Oh, couldn't you? You're going to get fined for that too. So it's okay to go ahead and disrespect the flag. It's okay to get on a knee for your whatever petty bullshit beef you got, but you cannot respect the cops and you cannot respect America in the NFL. But dish in the NFL is okay.
Okay.
That's just fine. Oh, that's liberal. That's free speech when you do it.
Okay,
but when
so
it's for America, you get fined. Is that the deal? Do we hear that double standard?
Why would they bow down to a flag that's not respecting them and has never treated them through history?
Okay, I just had to cut in here. There are times when I'm out there that I wish I would just stop and listen to what they just said. Because no one destroys them better than themselves. I'm going to run this segment over just a couple of times, which he says. And this woman's teaching our children. This is scary. This is real scary. Anyway, let me know what you think. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Hey, please put something in the kitty, right? It'd be nice.
Why would they bow down to a flag that's not respecting them and has never treated them through history? Why would they bow down to a flag that's not respecting them and has never treated them through history? Why would they bow down to a flag that's not respecting them and has never treated them through history?
Now, of course, the answer I should have given here is not the answer I gave. I should have come back. It is like exactly what disrespect? What do they not have? I mean, the Civil Rights Act was, what, almost 60 years ago. You have affirmative action. We just had a black president. At any rate, that's not the answer I gave. I went off on my own.
Why would they bow down to a flag that's not respecting them and has never treated them through history?
Who's them? What? Who the hell? We'll go to some other country and find out how they treat the people there.
So we should lower our standards because other countries are as...
I ain't saying lowering the standard. That's not the deal.
They turn to the country? No, they were fucking Americans. They're born.
All countries have done things wrong, but you show me another one. It gives you the opportunity to get what you can get here.
I have to.
You have the right. I have the right to do this here. I couldn't do this in a lot of countries. They would come and they would take me and throw me in a gulag.
They have the right, but it's called respect and loyalty to your country and the servicemen who died to give you that right.
Right.
That's why they shouldn't kneel.
No, we're very much, I mean, we're from Texas. All of us have multiple guns. And you can kind of see through a lot of this bullshit happening in our country. So she just sent it's bachelorette party, so she sent this to all the groomsmen. She sent y'all's website to them and said, hey guys, go check this out.
Well, here, let me give you guys something else to pass out with these two friends, or get out of jail free cards from Hillary Clinton.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got my website and YouTube channel on the back.
Thank you so much. Oh yeah. Nice.
So let me get you guys' opinion. I'm going to get everybody's opinion on this, on my question of the day. How do you guys feel about the NFL protests? How do you guys feel about that?
I feel like it's
interesting. Say no more.
Interesting?
I think the media's hyped it up so much, and you know that it's just turned into a big media.
Yeah, well, the media's going to do it, but do they have them?
You're right here. You don't kneel during our national anthem.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you're going to protest, also do it on your dime, not my time. I mean,
the Texans did it right. They all knelt in solidarity before, and then they all stood in solidarity during it. That's fine. No.
Yeah, well, I don't even think during look, you're on the job.
Oh, wait.
To me, you're on the job. You don't protest jack. We're there to be entertained. entertain us.
That is true.
No, my dad wrote to our local advocate and said, yes, everyone's entitled to their opinions, but trampling what many have died for and to protect for us is wrong. If you don't like it here, go to North Korea. See how that works out for you.
Okay, but all lives matter.
And I just think of the optics, having people that are making millions of dollars protesting inequality. What the? I don't get it.
Sir, you have a great day.
All right, Sal. God bless. Thank you very much. Here's Jim. You stand over next to him, and I'll grab her.
Oh, Lord, okay. Hold on. All right.
So where are you guys from?
I'm from West Virginia.
Virginia.
Right, great. What do you do there?
I work for the government.
As? What, in what capacity?
I work in, we work for DHS.
And how do you feel about the price, the resignation? Your Department of Homeland Security, right?
Yep.
He just resigned. Didn't Price just resign? Wasn't he in charge?
Well, he's not. He's HHS.
HHS. Okay, that was good. All right.
Homeland.
It's Homeland. What do you do for the Homeland? Are you allowed to tell me what you do for Homeland Security?
It's just budgeting, accounting.
Now, I've been asking people what they've been thinking about the NFL protests. What's your take on the NFL protests?
Well, I think they should protest, but just not the national anthem. I think they should protest and make their case for the.
But should they do it on the job? I mean, it's not like you could protest on the job.
They can do it on the job, but not during the national anthem.
You think that's proper for him to even do it on the job? I mean, that's sort of like if you go to the restaurant and the waiter comes up and says, before you take your order, I want to tell you about this beef I have with that. I mean, you think that's proper? Would you accept that?
Yeah, I would.
Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
Thank you.
I've been asking people about the NFL protests. How do you feel about them?
I think they should be standing up and shutting up. Not stealing a venue that's not theirs to steal.
Bullshit.
One man's opinion.
No, I've only run into, 3 now. Here's the only 3 people, maybe out of 50 people I've asked so far. The only 3 people that, gave it, oh yeah, they should do it. 2 were liberal college professors. No surprise there.
Surprise.
And the other one was an accountant for Homeland Security.
But I like your work.
Hello, my friend.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm having a ball today. A lot of people going by. Everybody's got an opinion, of course, on the NFL thing.
I haven't watched a game in 2 weeks. Not going to watch tomorrow either.
Someone told me today their popularity was down 60% today in a Fox poll.
When I heard him write in a pocketbook.
Yeah.
And then Drew Brees says they're going to kneel before the national anthem. You know what? It's over.
Yeah, screw you. Do it on your own time, man. Not my time.
Here's my thing. You know what? They're a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Because last year they protested police brutality, blah, blah, blah. Now this year it's racial injustice, racism and shit. Well, let me ask you something. When was the last fucking time you took your money and went to New Orleans East and built a community center with services that area needs? When was the last time you went to Central City and did anything? When was the last time you went to Marrero and did anything? And going to the food bank and going to Children's Hospital for a photo op does not count.
Now, I have no doubt that that they do indeed have things they give to. I mean, that's true.
You do it yourself.
But you do it on your own time. I mean, you got the venue. If you wanted to call a press conference after the game, you got plenty of people going to listen to you. But to me, it's just
when you're making $25 million a year. The only thing he's doing is running around investing in companies in New Orleans, which is fine. But you can't sit there and say people are repressed when you yourself don't do anything to stop the oppression. You're a fucking hypocrite.
I've been getting opinions from people about the stupid NFL thing.
I think they ought to. See, I ain't watching it. Tomorrow I might go out on my boat. I ain't been watching it since then.
I have heard.
I think they want to protest. They need to protest some other place, not They're going to go back to the same old. You know, you never used to see the national anthem before game. They would never televise.
1990 it started. They used to do the national anthem, then the team would come busting through the.
No, but what I'm saying is, as far as televised, you never see that. They'd say you'd see the morning show with all the different analysts, and they'd say, all right, when we come back, it's the Saints and whoever, and then it would be they'd already sang it while it was on commercial. Now that the liberal come out and did what they did, now they got to start televising all of them.
Yeah,
bunch of shit.
Yeah, and there's something inherently wrong about millionaires complaining about inequality.
For the oppressed.
Give me some of that oppression.
Me too. I'm with you. I need that oppression.
That's oppressed millionaires.
All right,
guys, take it easy, brother. This is on the NFL protests as they were.
Well, I have canceled my NFL channel. I have told all my friends to cancel the NFL channel. I do not watch any NFL games anymore, and I tell all my friends not to do that. And I'm going to write a letter to all the local advertisers in Alexandria telling them I'm not going to buy their fucking Fords or whatever else it is they advertise during the NFL games. So do you have an idea about what I think about that? There's a reason that they put a flag on the casket of a soldier that died. It's because that is a sacred cloth. And that is a sacred person who gave his life. And so that's what I think about it.
And that's just another one of the good reasons. But your solution is perfect. We vote with our dollars.
Yeah. Those son bitches don't need to make any money.
Have I given you a get-out-of-jail-free card from Hillary Clinton?
I'm a judge, so I don't.
Yeah, that's you're a judge for what?
Oh, I see. That's cute. If I had a get-out-of-jail-free card to give you, I would.